reason it hadn't worked. She'd decided that she would feign her excitement and enthusiasm so that he wouldn't feel bad, but it wasn't long before he moved away from her and asked her what her problem was. She didn't know how to respond to him, and it wasn't long before he turned away from her in complete silence. She wanted to say something to him, but she didn't know how to approach him without causing a huge argument. They'd had major blow-ups over this very situation before, and she just didn't feel like going through any of that again. But she knew she couldn't just leave things the way they were, especially since they'd vowed never to go to sleep angry with each other and hadn't since the day they were married 14 years ago. She glanced over at him again and found the nerve to speak. "Sweetie, I am so sorry," she said, holding her breath. But Wesley ignored her apology. He didn't even grunt. "Wesley, talk to me," she pleaded. Wesley sat up on the side of the bed and looked back at his wife. "What is there to talk about, Sydney? Huh? I mean, what exactly do you think we need to say to each other?" "We need to talk about this problem that we have." "No," he said in a hostile tone. "We don't have a problem. It's you who has the problem." "I've got such a bad headache. Oh, I'm so stressed out. Oh, I'm so exhausted. Oh, I don't know where the time went. Oh, Victoria isn't asleep yet," he said, mocking Sydney's usual excuses in a female tone of voice. She just looked at him, sort of feeling sorry for the way things were between them, but slightly irritated because he just didn't understand everything she was going through. "Wesley, do you think I'm lying when I say those things? Because when I say I'm tired and stressed out, I really do mean it. I know that doesn't help things, but I can't help the way I feel." "That's fine and great, but exactly where do I fit into this stressful schedule you seem to have every day of the week? Because it's almost as if the only thing I'm good for is bringing home my paycheck." "What are you talking about?" she asked, becoming angry. "You know exactly what I'm talking about. It's not like I stuttered," he said sarcastically. "You know, if you would stop messing up every room in the house, and I wouldn't have to pick up behind you and Victoria every day, maybe I would have way more energy than I do. And it's not like you're the only person bringing a paycheck into this household. Do you think I'm working this hard just for the sake of burning myself out?" "Whatever, Sydney. You can go round and about all you want to, but that still doesn't change the fact that our sex life is non-existent and you're not trying to do a damn thing to make it better. I'm sick of begging you for sex, and I'm sick of having the same tired conversation about it. Hell, I may as well buy some blow-up doll because right now I'd have a better chance of getting excitement from it than I am from you," he said, standing up. Sydney sighed with frustration. "I can't believe you feel that way. After all the years we've been together, and it's not like we've just married, but we've always been happily married." "Well, being happily married isn't enough when there's not enough lovemaking going on. I mean, what exactly do you expect me to do?" "I expect you to work with me on this." "Geez, you're acting like you want to go out and get it from someone else." "You said it, I didn't." "What the hell does that mean?" she asked, sitting up on the side of the bed. "I don't want to discuss this anymore, and I think the best thing for you to do is get your rest, and the best thing for me to do is go sleep in the family room." Wesley left the bedroom, and Sydney felt tears flowing down her face. She hated when things turned this bad between them, and she didn't know what was happening to their relationship. It seemed as though they were drifting farther and farther apart, and it was all because of this sex issue. She wanted to make love to him, but she just didn't have the energy to do so. Maybe she needed to see her gynecologist. Maybe she needed her testosterone level checked. Maybe she had some female problem that had caused her sexual desire to drop to an all-time low. She'd read articles about women who fit into this category and wondered if maybe her problem really was a medical one. She lay there for almost a half hour, tossing 1,000 thoughts through her mind. She couldn't come up with a